2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Second round coverage of the Open Championship starts now. Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. And Rich, as we dig into this second round, our featured player is leading the pack as the round begins.
He's got a two-stroke lead right now after the opening round. Brilliant opening round at that. But sometimes it's hard to keep that momentum going up. Let's see what he can produce.
Let's get down to the first hole. Second shot here on the first.
Club up. I like this play.
Thing of beauty right there. A thing of beauty.
4 feet left to the hole. That putt goes in, and what a start for our featured player, adding to the lead.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Yeah, a little dog leg from right to left, a host of bunkers on the right-hand side. A birdie is possible, but you're going to walk away happy with a par.
I like that one.
Yeah, his golf ball is sailing right of this one.
Down a very long putt here. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
This looks like
Oh, I thought that was going down. A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard.
it may be short, but it's not cute. There's a lot of break in this.
The run of good play continues as he is now 10 under par. Teeing off here on the third.
Hole 3, just one lone bunker there, a short left of this green, but lots of runouts on short, left, right, and long. Distance control is imperative to find this green.
This is a 7-iron on the way. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
The putt goes in, and the lead continues to grow.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. Wow, what a swing right there. And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Yeah, this one, it's veering off a little bit to the right.
And that one won't find the green.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Lining up from around 160 yards. Oh, that was so close to going in.
Time to get back to the course. This is the third. Wow, I really like that. And now a critical putt on the line with a chance to save par. As we move on to the next hole, he is up by 5 shots.
Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4.
So many different ways of challenging this hole, but if the winds are favorable, give her a go.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. That one's going to break a long way from the left. That's disappointing.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup.
Hit a house. This is a par putt. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, and it's an impressive 5-stroke advantage for our leader. Teeing off now on this par 3.
When the pin is all the way back here, hit it into the center of the green. Really difficult, challenging hole.
Going with the 5-iron here. Is that right? I think so. Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Oh, trying to work a little draw into this flag.
Going with the hybrid. Well, she should be happy with that. Anywhere on the green was a good shot. Let's return to live play now. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. "16 feet to the cup."
A clutch par putt.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This one's moving just a little bit to the left, I think.
Putting for bogey here. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
Time now for a par 5, the 7th.
Big bunker on the right-hand side must be avoided off the tee at all costs. A 5 here is really good score. Going and going and going.
10 under for the event.
Oh, this needs to slow down. Second cut's up ahead.
A 13-footer here.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Okay, on to the next. Getting set for the next hole, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-shot advantage for our leader. That was right on target. Really well done. 6 feet to the hole. He gets that one to drop. That's the 4th birdie of the day. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. The tee shot at number 9.
A menacing hole indeed. Usually plays right back into the teeth of the wind.
That's a textbook swing. This one might finish in the rough.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good. Judged to perfection. Rose seems to have been pretty confident so far, perhaps even a bit smug. But after what this player has produced, she's looking a little nervous now.
This putt left for
Like it 2 in a row.
As we move on to the next hole, our featured player has a 6-shot lead. We begin the second 9 with a par 4.
Love this hole. No bunkers anywhere. Such a cool feature.
Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
He's got, I'd say roughly 120 here.
Not a bad shot right there. This is a tricky putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
Little meat left on the bone. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. Quick glance at the leaderboard, and he is up by 6.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
This is an impossible drive back into the breeze with just a sliver of fairway to be found.
He's setting up for his second shot.
Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
Setting up now, this one from a fairway out. She's put a good stroke on this one. This has got some intent. Go to your home. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This putt coming up is for birdie. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Look at this one break back. A bit long on that one. Putting for a par here.
This putt still needs a lot of attention. There's a lot of break on it.
Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are on the 12th, a par 5.
Long straightaway par 5. It's a nice reprieve after a tough stretch of holes.
That's a big drive. This shot from around the 200-yard marker. That's not quite on the dance floor, Rich, but it's right up there near the green. A chance to perhaps pick up one, maybe two on this hole.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Four feet to the cup. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Currently 13 under for the event. The 13th is a par 3.
Good news, it's got a massive green complex as it's dotted by bunkers all around.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Well, this one's going to go uphill and to the left.
Starts off looking good. Good putt there. That'll work.
And that should secure the par on this one. Sitting at minus 13 for the tournament. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
A strong tee shot, a strong hole all around. 4 is definitely a great score here.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous. Around 110 yards to go. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Oh, so close. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Well, she started this out on a promising line. Like the look of this. Let's get back to it, shall we? That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
Teeing off here on the 15th.
Finding the middle of the fairway is always a good idea, especially here at the 15th.
This one's going right there. Wow, another shot on the green. We've seen that a lot today.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Oh, she's put a pure stroke on this.
All right, let's get right back out to the action. 5 feet remain.
This for back-to-back birdies.
He makes the putt and extends his lead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. Now to 16, it's a par 3.
Bail your tee shot out to the left-hand side and take your chances getting it up and down from there.
This is a 3-wood. This one would be from downtown. John, give us a read on this putt.
Looks like this one's going to go pretty hard to the right.
So close. 8 feet left to the cup.
This one is for par.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. The 17th hole is a par 4.
Difficulty here is finding the fairway, but if you can, you're going to have one of the best second shot views in all of golf.
That really sounded pure. Could not hit a better tee shot right there. Watch it run. Okay, that'll play. Let's see what Rose Zhang can do.
Yeah, she's behind now, but that could be a motivating thing.
Oh, this has got a nice looking roll on it.
We're back. Time to have more live play. Here's the second on 17. Now this putt for birdie. The putt goes in and the lead continues. At the leaderboard, our featured player is up by 10. Those are the things that only happen in a video game. This is dicey, to say the least.
It's going to be challenging to replicate the birdie from yesterday.
Caddy tells us this is a 9-iron. You really got to hit the green there.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
He needs this one to save par. That will do it for today. Halfway through, and they are in first place entering the weekend.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back for the third round of the Open Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you today. We're so pleased to welcome you back with us on 2K Sports, hoping for another day of excitement on tour. Let's get down to the first hole.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
And Rich, this is a similar spot to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
This wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
7 feet from here.
A great birdie chance here.
Padding that lead. Wow, what a start.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
And a great opportunity to get your round started with a birdie.
Wow, got absolutely all of that one. Down to John.
Well, guys, very deep in this rough. This is gonna take some precision engineering to get out of this one.
Let's see how aggressive it becomes out of the sand. He's got this putt for birdie. The putt goes in, and Rich, what a hole.
Well, that was a fantastic effort getting it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie.
Okay, it's a par 3.
Shortest little par 3, but lots of dangers surrounding this green.
This is a 7-iron on the way. This looks right at the pin. That's a great approach shot into this third green, and now a birdie putt coming up. That is an early message sent as the putt goes down.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. That's a good one to build momentum on. This looks like a 190-yard shot.
Wind coming right at him.
The club choice is a 6-iron. Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
That was close. 4 feet remains. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard.
And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
Short par 4 right here. Birdie is definitely gettable.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Outstanding approach shot. An opportunity for a birdie here. Ooh, nice line. Oh, what a putt.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Currently sitting at an impressive 20 under par here. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
No bunkers surrounding this green right here, but don't let that fool you. Plenty of runoff areas on all sides of this green. Tough hole.
Oh, great swing there. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yeah, that was a safe play. All these are bonuses. This putt's from about 18 feet.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to break to the right.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
We make our way to the par 5 7th hole.
Even though it's a par 5, it is not an easy hole.
He really got behind that one.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
Hitting 4.
This could go down.
Phenomenal! You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, dialing it in from the center of the fairway. What a beauty.
And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4.
All the danger is down the left-hand side off the tee. If you find the fairway, the green is flat and gettable. Absolutely tattooed that drive. The tempo there was exquisite.
This shot from about 110 yards away.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right. Needs a little ground help to the left.
All right, we can work with that. 13 feet to the cup. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
And the birdie putt drops. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here at the 9th.
Yes, not long, but back in the prevailing wind most times. Missing it down the left-hand side. The rough is nasty, and the berms are atrocious. You find the bunkers where you're going to make bogey anyways. The second shot back into the breeze. No bunkers surrounding this green, but a low spot out to the right.
That's going to work nicely for him. This one is tracking right at the hole. What a shot right there. Tap in birdies. What a beautiful sight. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. We start the back 9 with a par 4.
No fairway bunkers on this tee shot as it doglegs from left to right. As you turn to the right and make your way towards the green, it is a very narrow green, but with plenty of distance in it. You can make birdie if you find the right section of the green. If you do not, though, 3 putts will happen.
Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Wow, what a shot right there. And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard.
Hole number 11 is a par 4.
Converted from a par 5 into a par 4. This hole is brutal.
Well played, mate. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. He's holed it, and that means he extends his lead. He'll like to look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Avoid all the bunkers with your tee shot and go find yourself a birdie.
Wow, that was just striped. This is his second shot.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
Oh, that was picked cleanly. This one's got plenty of legs. So exciting to have an eagle putt here. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance, so it'll be good to hole.
I don't mind the look of this.
That was the line.
Yes, what a putt.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. We have a par 3 on this one.
Straight down the hill, dotted with bunkers, both left, right, and center. This green chases away from you just slightly. Everybody likes going to the beach, except for now.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. John, what's the line on this putt?
Well, I think this one's going to be going left to right.
And this one is for his par. Nice stroke. Nicely holed. And for par. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
And a really difficult tee shot here. Do not hit it right in the bunker or left in the bunker. Avoid both of those, and you have a second shot that plays uphill with runoffs. Once again, going in all directions. The worst miss you could have is left in that greenside bunker.
Taking aim from about 170 yards.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
This would be a great par putt if he can make this. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
A gettable hole for the longer players because they could reduce this hole in length considerably.
That is absolutely spot on.
And about 110 yards left to the hole.
Pretty good wind back into the player's face.
Some nice calculations there with this wind.
6 feet remain. Oh, almost. This putt is for par, and it would be a big one. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. We've made our way to a par 3.
Hit your tee shot out to the left-hand side and take your chances getting it up and down from there.
All right, the putter can come out now. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
Come on. This is a 6-footer.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Now to 17, a par 4.
Love this tee shot. Hit it to the crest of a mound, and from there, it's all downhill from there. I've seen players in the past, as it blows so hard sometimes, take putter down the hill for their second shot. What an incredible view standing from the top of that hill.
This is big trouble.
Birdied this hole yesterday, but totally different circumstances today.
That was really well played. Okay, setting up from 12 feet away. Drops that one to the bottom of the cup. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. Out to the 18th tee.
Down the left-hand side off the tee is the line.
This one looking pretty good off the tee. Okay, that's going to play. Setting up here with a long putt. Henny, how tricky is this one?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
That one just rolls by. He finishes with par on 18. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and through 3 rounds, our featured player has a comfortable lead.
This player is not going to get caught. They have been playing so well all week long. I think the rest of the field is resigned to fighting for second place.
We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The final chapter of the Open Championship will be written today. Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. And Rich, the final round is underway. Our featured player is in first place.
Most definitely. He's out there. He's got an arm's length kind of do a little Heisman to the rest of the field at the moment. However, that can be a little uncomfortable play with that times. We've seen leads like this go by the wayside pretty quickly in times gone by.
Let's go out to the first hole. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round. Let's pick up the action. Oh, flex on that drive. That was such a pure swing. You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
What an aggressive play. That's a really nice approach shot. This putt from 6 feet away. The putt goes in, and it's an opening hole birdie.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first. Great job. Great job.
Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
A dog leg from right to left, a trio of bunkers down the right-hand side that you're trying to avoid. From there, second shot goes into a very narrow gap, which leaves you a third shot back up the hill to a green that's slim in size but deep from back to front. A big zone on the left-hand side, a low area that you want to avoid at all costs.
Okay, aggressive play, going for it.
That's how you take on a par 5.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
It looks like this putt will be moving to the left.
Oh, it was that close to an eagle. Ouch. He makes that tap in for birdie.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Stepping on to the par 3 third.
Distance control is of the utmost importance on this shortish par 3.
Going with 8-iron here. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. All right, Henny, what do you see here?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
This putt's looking good.
Getting better.
This one is going to go. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. A par 4 here.
A couple of menacing bunkers down the left-hand side. Second shot is of the utmost importance if you want to make birdie.
Oh no. Looks like the ball likes that heavy stuff.
Not much good that we can say about that shot. Well, he misses the green. That's a tough one to swallow.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
This is his 4th.
Looking good.
This is looking better and better. Just a little work to do for bogey. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard.
It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
If the winds are favorable, tee it high and let it fly. A wide open fairway out to the left-hand side. As you get closer to the green, a wide opening for your second shot, giving you endless opportunities to get your second shot close. A very long green at 45 yards.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. That's a great chip. He should be able to clean that up for par. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
A really good look at birdie.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Going with the 7. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Fantastic approach, right at it. Rose Zhang is having a word with her caddy after that shot. Not sure if it's related or not, but the rivalry seems to be heating up here.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
Time now for a par 5, the 7th.
Deep bunker on the right-hand side must be avoided at all costs. Second shot, you're landing it into a very narrow opening, so you got to be careful and not lose your focus. Third shot, straight uphill to a green with a bunker on front right and plenty of runoff areas surrounding it.
That's a really nice shot. Aggressive play on the par 5, and it pays off.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
This one's going to move quite significantly right to left.
What a shot there for Eagle. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Over to number 8. It's a par 4.
If you find the fairway off the tee, birdie is definitely a possibility.
Wow, cannot hit it much farther than that. Setting this one up from about 100 yards away.
Yep, okay. This is at the green.
An amazing shot here into the 8th green, and now a birdie putt coming up. That putt drops, and that's now 6 birdies on the day. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. The tee shot at number 9.
A menacing hole indeed. Usually plays right back into the teeth of the wind.
This one is absolutely hunting. That's another green in regulation.
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens in regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. Now to the par 4 10th.
Love this hole. No bunkers anywhere. Such a cool feature.
That is a big time drive. Let's go down to Henny.
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
How about this birdie putt? He makes the putt and extends his lead. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard.
Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
Probably the most difficult tee shot on this course. A very narrow area out to the left-hand side. Only the biggest hitters can carry that dog leg down the right. From there, you have a green that sits up above the player with one lone bunker on the left-hand side and a huge drop-off on the right.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
That's a pretty handy shot. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hold. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. We've arrived at a par 5.
This is a nice reprieve after a tough stretch. Missed those bunkers down the right-hand side, and going for the green is definitely an option. Again, no bunkers surrounding this green, but some massive runoffs to the right-hand side. The left-hand side would be the best place to miss.
His second shot here. Going with the 8-iron here. This one needs to kick left. This putt is from 14 feet. This could be his 4th birdie in a row. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
It's moving up the hill to the left. Let's see what happens.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Hole number 13, a par 3.
Good news, it's got a massive green complex as it's dotted by bunkers all around.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yeah, nicely played. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament.
Looking good.
Oh, what a putt. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. We've arrived at the par 4, 14th hole.
A strong tee shot, a strong hole all around. 4 is definitely a great score here.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Yeah, nice mid-range.
Time for the tee shot at 15.
Finding the middle of the fairway is always a good idea, especially here at the 15th.
With shots like that, our leader might be able to walk to the finish line.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
He's got this left for birdie. How did that not go in? Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole.
Yeah, seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
Here's the par 3 16th hole.
16 gives me nightmares. It is a long par 3 with danger everywhere. You don't ever want to bail it out to the right-hand side and find the middle of that mound, or you'll be making 4 or worse every day of the week.
Target practice with these approach shots, just like that. This putt from 5 feet away. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. The 17th hole is a par 4.
Difficulty here is finding the fairway, but if you can, you're going to have one of the best second shot views in all of golf.
Catches the downslope, and this should run out. Wow, our leader's got it going today.
That drive, he hit it so far, there's no divots in the fairway where he hit it.
Our leader has done it again. Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
That putt drops. That's 2 birdies in a row.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Okay, teeing off on the final hole of the event with the lead. Let's see if he can close it out. Second shot here at 18. That one will not settle on the green.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Imagine the reaction if this chip goes in to win it. Okay, a putt to win the tournament. All that hard work pays off, and we have a new champion.
This player is able to hold everyone at bay once again this week. This is an outstanding performance.
And Rich, that almost looked easy out there today.
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where it's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.